Hey guys, y'all see it? Hey, back in the old truck, man. I just didn't want to unhook the Bobcat trailer and all that, you know, to go do these properties, these two properties. You see, ain't nobody with me, it's just me, and I'm in the junky truck that I hate driving. So, you know, Beau was acting kind of sketchy this morning about everything, you know, time-wise and all of that, y'all. I'm not going to be in a bad spot tomorrow, man, if he don't want to come to work for whatever reason. So, what I'm going to do is I'm finna bite the bullet, and I'm going out here to do these two properties today by myself that Beau would have to help me with tomorrow. His actions are telling me that you know, I just don't like being in the spot, because if I don't do these two properties today, then I'll have to have Beau tomorrow. I'll have to. And I don't like being in that spot, you know, unless I absolutely have to. So, yeah. Just kind of wanted to do a little video. These are the kind of things, though, guys, that you got to go through, and that you got to push yourself. You got to push yourself sometimes, man. You know, I don't no more want to go do these properties by myself than a man in the moon. But I'm going to, and I'm gonna get this $180, and I'll be home by 6. Of course, I done went home and had lunch and everything. So yeah. It's just gonna put me in a better scenario tomorrow. And y'all know me, I'm all about the best scenario to win, man. That's what I'm all about. So I just pulled up to this one, and you know, I'm solo. I'm in the old truck. Just forgot one mower with me. That's all I need. I'm only one person. Y'all know, y'all seen this one before. I cut all of this, the back there, and all of this over here. And see, tomorrow I would have to have Beau out here. And I would have to have Beau come to work tomorrow. See, the way it is now, I won't even have to have him come to work. It's all good, man. So yeah, I'm liking that, man. So if Beau wants that play now, if he comes to work. So let's just, I'm gonna jump on the mower, and I'm gonna cut this one and that one, and I'm gonna get these $170 real quick. Probably take me about an hour and 20 minutes. Give or take, something like that. But see, this is where it benefits, where if you spray, then you minimize the weed eating, which can eliminate a weed eater guy. And this is for the float, the dizzle, the float dizzle. Here you go, buddy. You see it? You see them? Finna weed eat with these on, y'all. Yeah, float. What's up with that, man? That's how you do it. And that's how you eliminate that labor. You know, gotta just step it up one little notch. That's all, y'all. Y'all see all that there. Oh yeah. Look at all that grass, y'all. Just cut the brakes off that, man. No problem, man. But yeah, man, if you're not willing to go up and beyond, just stay at the 9 to 5, man. Just stay at your 9 to 5, man. If you ain't willing to get up and get out and do what you gotta do, whop, man. Okay, good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, and I told you guys yesterday that I had a little trick for Beau today. Beau thinks he's gonna work, but I ain't going to getting him. So yeah, that's the only way. I'm not gonna let guys, you know, I know y'all see me being all soft with Beau and letting him run all over me and shit, you know, but I'm not as soft as you might think, man. So so today, you know, he's supposed to work today, but see what I did yesterday afternoon, y'all, And this is what you got to be willing to do if you work for yourself, man. Is I came home, I ate lunch, and I went and did two big properties by myself. You know, hey, and what that did, well, a couple things that did. Number one is it put more money in my pocket for yesterday. So yeah, but even just as important as that is it freed up my time today. And that's what, you know, as I get into the season, deep into the season like we are, that's the most important thing to me, is being able to free up my time. You know, though I'm making money, I'm not counting the dollars real hard. I'm just trying to free up my time to where I can, you know, do other things to make money. Now I don't go on vacation. I don't do anything this time of year. If I go out of town or anything, it'll be in the winter time, or, you know, off-season time. During this time of year, there ain't no going to Florida. There ain't none of that. There's simply not enough time, you know. So just thought I'd throw that out there. But I know in the comments, the video I did yesterday, in the comments, you guys are, you know, saying I got a lot of patience, I need to let Beau go. You know, the same thing that we all know, you know, needs to happen for me to really jump my business. But my thinking is, at this point in the season, you know, I tried two guys, and neither one of them worked out, you know, new guys, and I got, so Beau thinks I'm coming to pick him up this morning, just like, you know, yesterday morning, he called, you see, yesterday morning, he texted me at 7:30 saying, hey Ray, I'm at the coffee shop, just like every day. And I said, okay, I'll be down there about 8:15. So I left the house, and I went down there to pick him up, and I sat out there, and he was nowhere to be found. Wasn't answering his phone, wasn't answering no text or nothing, nowhere to be found. So when I covered this yesterday in the video, I don't know if I covered it enough to where you guys really understood the gravity of what he did to me. And though I don't take it personal, you know, I'm gonna get my get back. Yeah, you can't do me a certain kind of way and then me not do you a certain kind of way. And with guys like Beau, that's all they understand. That's all they get. So, you know, with him wanting to work today, I know he needs money. He ain't working today. I ain't working him. And it's all because I went out there and did them properties yesterday afternoon. I'm gonna be able to do the big gas station. The biggest beef I have with Beau, and I want everybody to know, the biggest beef I have with Beau, he ain't gotta work every day. I don't expect, you know, I want any guy to work every day. But all I want you to do is tell me you ain't gonna work. That's it. See, what Beau wants to do, he wants to say, yeah, I'm gonna work, and if he wakes up and don't feel good, then, you know, then he won't work. See, but when he gets out of the truck in the afternoon, he's all, oh, I wanna work. But he really don't, you know. It's just according to how much money he has. He ain't gonna stand me up and then me not stand you up. And him standing me up is detrimental, though it wasn't that bad yesterday. Me standing him up, well, that's a whole other ball game for him, because he's dependent on that money. And today's Sunday, so and on the weekends, I pay him at the end of the day on the weekends. So, you know, and I ain't fired him. I ain't gonna have an argument with him or nothing. Well, I'm just not gonna, he ain't gonna work today. And then his pocket will reflect that. Trust me. So, you know. But I get a lot of comments that I should let him go. I agree. But I hadn't let him go because at this point in the season, man, it's gonna be hard to replace him without me having to go through a whole lot, without me having to go through as much stuff as I have to go through with him. Only thing is, the unknown. See, now if Drew will come on, I might be able to have a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a leeway to be able to make some moves. But without Drew being out here full time, there's no way I can let Beau go and let, you know, unless he quits or, you know, moves or some shit. You know, that's the only way. Because voluntarily letting him go, man, I'm asking for a lot more problems. Because you know, these other guys and y'all seen them, these other guys that come out here and work, they don't know shit, and I don't know them, and I don't know what they're likely to do or what they're not likely to do. So yeah, so you know, I know everybody's saying, you know, get rid of Beau and hire somebody else. Well, man, I don't know about where you guys live, but where I'm living at, where I live at, there ain't nobody out here that's volunteering and jumping and jumping up for joy to come out here and work in this 100-degree heat, man. And the humidity's just off the chain. And you don't really want to get anybody off Granny's couch to come out here, because it's going to be a whole nother dimension for them. So I'm not in a position right now. I'm just not in a position right now to let Beau go all the way. I just can't let Beau go like that, because, man, that wouldn't be smart business-wise, because I don't have anybody else to hire. So, say I fire Beau today. I got 12 yards tomorrow. Who's going to help me with them yards? See what I'm saying, y'all? I mean, that's something you got to be thinking about. You know, it's easy to talk. Oh, I just fire him, you know. But guys, to come out here and work in this heat, at this point in the year, they few and far between. And anybody that I do get, I'm going to have to train them. And that's going to be a lot more frustrating than dealing with Beau. Because the thing about it with Beau, I know what to expect. The headache that he gives me is a predictable, expected headache. So, and I know exactly what to expect from him. I get somebody new out here, and keep in mind too, you get somebody new out here, then that means Beau ain't working no more. That means Beau ain't gonna be, you know, he won't be available, because Beau will have to do something. He'll have to work somewhere, and he'll probably have to leave leave our little city. You know, we'll have to. You know, he'll have to work with somebody else. Now I don't know who and all that, but I know that once I get another guy out here, I'm gonna have to be. That guy's gonna have to work out. See, I don't like being in that spot. You know, and I know it ain't nobody's. You know, it's my fault and all that. But I don't like being in a spot where. What if I fire Beau? Let's walk through this real quick, y'all. For all you guys that want me to fire Beau. Now keep in mind that I have 12 to 15 yards a day. Every day, okay? Every day, 5 days a week. You know. So, okay, for all you guys that want me to fire Beau, and I kind of agree, I should, but my options are limited. So today, we'll just say, okay, I fire Beau. Let's play it out, y'all. I fire Beau. Then what happens? Okay. Well, I gotta hire somebody else. Well, tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, got about 14 yards tomorrow, and I don't have anybody but Beau to come out here. So there's that. So fire Beau today. And in the morning, I had to deal with the 15 yards and no help. Then, okay, we'll say tomorrow I get extremely lucky and hire somebody for Tuesday. They come out here. What if they can't handle the heat? What if they don't know what they're doing? What if they don't show up on time? What if they steal my equipment? What if they can't, you know, don't know anything about lawn care? all these things that I just said are taxing for me, the owner. You see, there's a lot of unknowns. And if you know, right now, at this point in the season, you know, I ain't in a spot to be doing that. Now, I was earlier in the year. Y'all saw me let Beau go and hire Wade. And, you know, but I don't have anybody to hire. There's nobody, you know, waiting on Ray to hire them, you know. So that puts, you know, 14 yards or so on me tomorrow. And then that puts, you know, 14 or 15 or so on Tuesday on me, and no help. And Beau blowing my phone up trying to go to work. Now, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist or nothing, and I might not be a great businessman. But I know how I understand the concept that I need help out here. And though Beau has all these things, I know what to expect. A new guy come out here, he might last one day. I might waste my time one day, and then him not show back up the next day. You know, there's all that. See, there's all these. It sounds, you know, when guys, you know, talk about, well, I'd fire him. That sounds really good, man. I mean, that sounds great, you know. But see, I don't live in a world of reaction. I live in a world of preventative. And if I fire Beau, then I got to react to what the hell's coming down the pipe. And it's a lot. And it's hot. And I don't want to do that. Well, it ain't that only that I don't want to do it. The reason why I don't want to do it is that it ain't good business right now. It just ain't. True enough, Beau needs to find another job somewhere else doing something else, and I need to get away from him. True enough, all that stuff is true, you guys. I get it. But let's look into the nitty-gritty. The nitty-gritty, that's what we say down south, y'all. Let's look into the nitty-gritty of actually going through and firing Beau. You know, and when you look at it like that, from a business standpoint, a straight bottom line money making standpoint and responsibility standpoint that I have to my customers and all, it without somebody else in the truck, without somebody else in the truck, then that will probably be one of the dumbest moves I can make, actually. You know, if I don't have somebody else already hired and already in the course of being trained. See, just saying, y'all. So we can sit back and we can say, if I fire Beau, I let Beau go. But the reality of that is not smart. It's just not. It's not a good move right now, today, at, you know, 9 o'clock in the morning on, you know, in the middle of July. Just not, because that's going to put a big, and then once I hire somebody else, I'm stuck with them. There won't be no getting Beau back, because Beau will be gone. See, I'm looking at it from strictly a business standpoint, y'all, from no other standpoint. Yeah, I know it's high on my blood pressure. You know, he runs my blood pressure up. I know that he does these things that irritate the hell out of me. And, you know, all that. And I know that I have to watch him on every job. But, dude, if I hire somebody else, I'm going to be worse. It's going to be worse for me. Because there's going to be so many things that are unexpected, you know. All right, y'all. So, I got done with 3 of them. Shit, that's $400, man. It's right now it's $12.30. So, it's pretty good by myself. I'm finna pull up here. Get me a Sammy, sit in AC for a minute, and get ready to go over there and spray that parking lot. Anyway, it's Ray. Peace out.